Alright, we're live. We are live, everyone. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We are now live. And yeah, game 2. This better be a good one, guys. Alright, we're live. Perfect, we're live. Alright. So game 2 of the Pens in the Isles. This better be a good game. Because, you know, game 1 was a fuck up. And sorry for my language. But yeah. Yeah, that's it. Let's see, video notifications. Alright, and yeah. Alright. Alright, so now it's time to get my other computer. And yeah, we're gonna get started. I just have to get my other computer, and I have to just fix the camera. Alright, perfect. Let me get my other computer. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Alright, I have to plug this in because it's probably low on battery because this is my school computer that I'm using. But hey, you know, it logs in through a Google account because it's a Chromebook. So, yeah. Alright, let's go. I'm probably gonna miss the first couple minutes, which is fine. And yeah, let's go. Now let's go. Alright. Shoot, alright, let's open this right here, right now. New window. I have to yeet everything else. Cause, yeah. Internet. No, I don't want that. Alright, here we go. Okay. Let's see. Just scroll through this. There we go. Pittsburgh Penguins and New York Islanders. Alright, perfect. Pittsburgh Penguins feed, obviously. Even though it's NBC. Alright. Okay, here we go. Alright, now we're watching.
It can be a real positive thing, especially when the home crowd's into it. Brandon Tanev, he knows his role is, and he gets right after right there. Also, and eventually it's a scoring opportunity. Docton can't head now on shot from the point, and there's the backhander from Zach Aston Reese. Good physicality by Brandon Tanev, and that's exactly what they need from him. And the credits in, as you say, he must be 50% capacity here at PPG
Paints Arena. Let's go.
Looks like a full house, and now Ryan Bullock for Casey as he gets back out to center. Sidney Crosby takes over. And a recoil for Pittsburgh.
This line's going to have to right to Ryan Bullock and Adam Pelech. Not an easy thing to do if you're the Penguins.
Not easy to say sometimes. Now Brian Rust with a shot.
He scores! Rusty, my man! Rusty, my man! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
This is going to help that line. It's going to help him get into the rhythm of the game.
Let's go! Pens go Rusty!
No one tries to move the puck to Pelech. He turns it over. That's a self-inflicted wound. And then Russell just...
Let's go! What a great start! What a great start! Good start, guys! Good start! Let's keep it going! Let's keep it going! Let's keep it going! Hold on, let me get my scoreboard up.
On Sunday afternoon, Anthony Beauvillier.
Oh, come on. Hold on. Let me get my score back.
Kapanen gets it out to neutral ice. The Islanders attempt to pound.
Brian Rust.
Kasperi Kapanen to the outside. The shot taken by McCann, blocked by Scott Mayfield. Fouled along by Jeff Carter. And outside the line now by Marcus Pettersson.
All right.
The Penguins tag up. John Marino was by Kapanen. Nick Leddy right on the money over the line now. Oliver Lundstrom with a shot shielded by Jarry. All
right.
Gets after it for the Islanders. It's knocked down by no one else. And a tip chance off the pad of Jarry. Excellent save that time off the tip from Pacho. Unassisted goal for Rust at 3:22.
Yeah, that was a nice goal from Rust.
Off the glass in play. John Gabriel Pacho all over Brian Rust, and now Sidney Crosby. Moves it by Noah Dobson, who takes away his ice. And the crowd voices their disapproval, and now Pacho was outstanding in game one. Crosby had it, lost it, Varlamov a handoff in tight. And the Islanders survive that. Pacho back out to center, defended by Brian Dolan. He'll take it back.
Yeah, I'm also using NBC as well.
Back out to center, 5 minutes gone, period one. Brian Rust is giving
All right.
lead here in game two.
Nice lead.
He'll gain the zone.
Let's go, Pens!
Affiliate to the corner, Jordan Eberle. He'll grind it. He'll it up top. Where it's pawed down by Adam Pellick and forced out by Aston Reese. Now Ryan Bullock ahead for Eberle. Taken care of defensively by Mike Matheson. A turnover for Villiers off the stick of Jarry. And the Penguins swing out. You're looking at Aston Reese over the line. The pass for Dennett. Doesn't work. His shot picked out by Varlamov over the line. The pass for Dennett. Doesn't work. His shot. Zone kept by Teddy Bluger. Aston Reese goes wide on the stick side of Varlamov.
This line can be so effective for Pittsburgh when they're moving their feet, they're physical.
Pittsburgh when they're moving their entry. He'll get after it. To the corner, he's sandwiched by two. One of those is Evan Rodriguez. Mike Matheson to the outside. He'll lift it at the center on the outside. Down by Matt Martin. He'll kick it along. The Islanders start again. Barzell winds it in. Jarry from the trapezoid. Off the wall. Dobson a good keep. John Marino. Jarry from the trapezoid. It's off the wall. Dobson now putting the drove. He scored on Sunday. Rodriguez hit hard by Andy Green. It rolls off the side of the goal. They play on. Henderson hammers one off the body. One by Buttermilk. Getting to it now is Marino. John Marino. In the skates of Evan Rodriguez, Andy Green moves it. Dobson with a burial. Buttermilk is there now. Back to the goal. Jason Zucker holding on to it. The look out in front. Pull it to the point. Kasperi Kapanen this way, all the way across Marino. One-timer Letang blocked by Cizikas. He'll get it out. Chris Letang all the way across. Out of the reach of Kasperi Kapanen. Matt Martin goes off and he'll get it deep. Now Chris Letang for Jeff Carter. Acquired at the trading deadline from Los Angeles. Scott Mayfield steers it out the center. Carter this way. It's Kapanen. They go one blocker. Off the rebound. Cleaned up by Mayfield, but not out. Letang. Jared McCann. His shot stopped again. Take it down. Moves it out to center.
Everybody needs to pay that tree shot.
That's okay. They're used to it. Through center. Bridge pass. Gets it in.
Oh!
12:27 left in the opening period. A wild start here in the Steel City. Brian Rust has given the Penguins a 1-0 lead. The Stanley Cup playoffs presented by Gunco.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good start, if you ask me. It's definitely a great start. Yeah, it's a commercial break again. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I forgot to turn my camera back on.
Dobson, forechecked aggressively by Rodriguez. In the high slot, dancing with it, Mike Matheson. Jason Zucker. Rodriguez.
Oh, Erod.
What a highlight play on goal by Evan Rodriguez. Got it at the other end. Maja throws that on goal. See the opportunity down low. Off the pipe.
Oh, dang. Ah. Also, I won't be really looking in the chat for spoilers. Because, I mean, it's alright to be spoiled, but it kind of ruins the fun, so, it's fine either way.
20 minutes. Played a lot against Sidney Crosby.
So, I mean, you can put scores in the chat if you want, like, I won't mind if you're ahead, but yeah.
He'll wind it up. Carter holding on to it in the high slot away from Zazigis. Cody Cece again, broken up. Good play by Matt Martin. He'll get to it. Saddle it out to center. It deflects out of play. We get a stoppage. Mike Sullivan here. Let's talk about the job he has done this season. Lots of adversity. Over 300 man games lost to injury. What an effort.
He should be nominated for Coach of the Year, if not the Coach of the Year in the National Hockey League. He's done a phenomenal job. And on the other side of the ledger, Barry Trotz, what can you say? I mean, this team has an identity, and it has an identity because of the way he carries himself, the way his general manager, Lou Lamoriello, manages, and the way they deploy their assets. They deploy their assets as well as any team in the league, Johnny.
They were a mess defensively until he took over. Ever since Barry Trotz has taken over the reins now. Pass out of the corner by Crosby. Carried out by Oliver Wallstrom, the rookie. Lead pass from Kyle Palmieri. Picked up defensively by Gilmore. They go to the corner. Out of the scrum, it's dug out to the point. Pellick swung across. Off the stick of Andy Green, and now Jake Gensel. Brian Rust leaves it for Crosby. A toe drag, and no quarter given by Pellick. Then all the way around. Cannon on a change ball.
Oh!
Crosby out in front. The tang again, blocker stop for Varlamov. Getting to it is Ryan Dumoulin. Brandon Tannen, no problem there. Kicked along by Varlamov. Now Pajot.
What the heck? Sorry, my phone's acting up. I don't know what to do with it.
13 for Pittsburgh. The goal coming from Brian Rust. Now Mayfield takes the jolt from Aston Reese. Teddy Bowser broken up. And Barzell on the spot. Here come the Islanders. Barzell to the outside. Leo Komarov. He'll cut. Now Everly off his stick. He's defended by Cece. Brandon Tannen gets it out. Pittsburgh rolls a change, and Scott Mayfield, the St. Louis native, will look it over. He's paired on defense with Nick Leddy, who has it now. Pittsburgh waiting in the here comes Everly wide of Matheson. He'll leave it there to the corner. Cody Cece cuts it off. Picked up by Komarov. Everly off a body, goes high in the screen, and a break in play. You step aside for Pittsburgh, 1-0. on CNBC. Game number 2.
And we're back.
Following us tonight, Minnesota at the Vegas Golden Knights. Tomorrow from Boston, Game 3 series tied, Washington and the Boston Bruins. Brian Dumoulin was a question mark here, but he's been a pillar of strength since returning from injury around the beginning of March.
Boston College Eagle, a little shot. The foot's not going to keep him out, Johnny.
He returned. It was immediate impact for Pittsburgh in terms of settling down the defensive game. Of course, he's in top pairing with Letang. Crosby out of the corner, diagonally across. Here's Dillon off the stick wide. Noah Dobson plays it to the wall. Josh Bailey encumbered a bit. Cancel. Shot taken for Loma. Off Crosby. Beauvillier can't get it out. Noah Dobson will. Josh Bailey right in front of Pierre. A lead pass. Beauvillier cuts in. Waited out. Just out by Jarry.
Jarry, dang.
Waited just a bit longer. And it comes all the way back down.
He was calm for collectively. Who knew he lost game 1? How about this stuff?
Now Kapanen bounces to center ice. Chopped at by Ryan Bullock. And now Matt Martin lays it along for Clutterbuck. And the Islanders are offside.
Ball, a little gathering of clans. Jeff Carter. Boy, what a chance for Anthony Beauvillier and a 2-on-1, Johnny, right here. Josh Bailey's going to make a play. Dumoulin cheats up. No forward insulating. And here comes Beauvillier. Time, space, calm, cool, collect. Tristan Jarry. Really square. Baited the shooter and never panicked.
Ryan Bullock now will dump it in. All the way around. Kasperi Kapanen works it out. Left down, carried in by Pelican side. Penguins take over again. Just about 13 minutes gone in the opening period. John Forsland, Pierre McGuire inside the glass. Now a chance for Carter.
Hey, Jeff Carter! Jeff Carter!
Pittsburgh.
Goal! Jeff Carter! Let's go! Tonight's our night! Tonight's our night! Tonight's our night! Yes, tonight's our night!
And finishing ability.
Tonight's our night!
Still shoot.
Hell yeah! Tonight's our night!
Hard to the puck on the fortune.
Tonight's our night!
Puck comes to the slot, and there's Jeff.
Yes!
Can I get it? And just walk to his right and put it to his left, and boom, it's 2-0 Pittsburgh.
40th career Stanley Cup playoff goal.
Wow, let's go!
Champion Jeff Carter.
Carter, baby!
Kasperi Kapanen get the assist. The goal comes at 13:07.
That's a tremendous forecheck right there by the
Wow, nice!
Talk about rhythm, Johnny. This team's in rhythm. They're all together here so far.
Now Pagino. Little cross corner. Wallstrom is in first. He's defended by Matheson. Wallstrom out in front off the body. Went off Luger and now Scott Mayfield. As it's played outside the line, we get a stoppage on the offside.
Jeff Carter!
Johnny, when you heard that Pittsburgh got Jeff Carter, what'd you think? I thought, man, oh man, what a playoff performer. He's going to help. So McCann and Kasperi Kapanen are on his wings. Really good on the forecheck, and Jeff Carter makes no mistake.
Of course, he had a relationship here with the new general manager, Ron Hextall, from their days in Los Angeles.
Don't forget the relationship with Crosby. 2 World Champions with Crosby, and also the Olympics in 2014 with Crosby and Sochi, where Canada won gold. So big relationships and familiarity with a lot of key components here in Pittsburgh. Right, Carter.
Hey, let me update my score, 2-0.
At the line, it's moved along. Everly now out in front. Barzal picked up by Dumoulin as it springs back. Leo Komarov down the boards. Going down was Everly. Now Brian Rust. He's hounded by Barzal and comes out to center. Swung in the zone by the Islanders. Scott Mayfield all the way around. Nice move by Chris Letang. Here come the Penguins. Letang over the line to the outside. It's a pack of chances. Now Letang stays with it. The Islanders poke it out. Eberle will scoop it ahead. Barzal in first. Ball down by Freddie Gaudreau. On the wall, Beauvillier attempting to get to it. Freddie Gaudreau a handoff for Jason Zucker. Met there by Andy Green. A recoil for Pittsburgh with 5:25 left in the opening period.
Guess what? Pittsburgh's just quicker than the Islanders.
Jason Zucker out in front, off the stick. That time it went up, Bill Thompson. Beauvillier moving it by Marino. Fielded by Charlie. Pedersen to the outside. Bailey's got it for the Islanders. Attempts a pass for Brock Nelson. Broken up by Marcus Pedersen. Up the center. Here's Evan Rodriguez. Moving up on Adam Pellick. He'll dump it in. Ryan Pulock has all kinds of time. 16 shots for the Pens. 8 taken by the Islanders. Rust and Carter have the goals. Now McCann. All the way around, there's Wallstrom. Pitching in, Mike Matheson. Ryan Pulock again. Off the window, cut off by McCann, off the body. That time it went off Baggio. The Islanders free out the center. Steer it in. That's Gary Kapanen spins off the hit, thrown it in by Wallstrom to the center zone. Scott Mayfield gives it back to Nick Leddy. It'll juke through the middle. He'll gain the zone. He'll take a hit from Cody Ceci and hit it deep. Ceci's on it. Finished off by Clutterbuck. To the point, Leddy. Looking for a tip. It's denied by Chari. Gensel tries to clear that out. It goes up. Ceci's taking care of again.
Whoa, Jory! Jory! You're the man, Jory.
Hey, Johnny, he had to come up with 2 huge saves here. The fans in Pittsburgh, fans make a difference. They love it, Johnny.
We talked about questions at the top of the show. Pittsburgh right now has all the answers.
Guys know that he can play wing, he can play center, kill penalties, be in your power play. So well, really well.
Ryan Ross started the scoring. Carter followed that up. Aston Reese through the blue and out. 16 shots taken by Pittsburgh, 11 for the Islanders. Islanders won game 1, 4-3 in overtime on a goal.
Let's go, Pens.
Barzal denied by Bill.
Let's go, Pens.
Carried in by Brandon Tanev. Top pass for Zach Aston Reese. Broken up. Jordan Eberle. Corralled by Barzal. He defers to the outside for Mayfield. A tough angle. Sealed off by Jari. And now Aston Reese lays it off the glass. Takes a hit. Not out. Held in by Mayfield. Letang hits top. Just inside his own line. Ryan Dumoulin. Pittsburgh is changing. He'll wait it out. Sidney Crosby. Top line gets out for Mike Sullivan. Get ready. Here on the bench with Scott Mayfield. Anthony Beauvillier drops it off. The Islanders down a breakup. Nice stick by Cody Ceci. Gensel. Crosby. Gensel again. He'll go deep. Lenny. Flushed out by Sidney Crosby. It's off the stick. Out the dead center. Brock Nelson, who scored Sunday.
Let's go, Pens.
Takes a bump from Cody Ceci. Crosby. That's a wing out pass that doesn't work. Come out by Pellick. He gets it back. Crosby's on the wall. And Gensel is dropped. He'll circle the track. Wheel it up top for Cody Ceci. He'll take it to the outside and deep. Gensel in back of the goal. Gensel supported by Brian Russ. On a bench scrum with 2:10 left in the first period. Russ will lead us right now.
Hey, Louisville.
Back to the point. Matheson.
How you doing?
Picked off by the Islanders. Adam Pellick. Cascio right on the money. He goes off the stick. Kyle Palmieri. Ready to throw one more time. Evan Rodriguez will settle it down.
Ron Marloff.
Who will be America's next Olympic stars? The U.S. Olympic team trials coming in June, and the Tokyo Olympics begin.
Oh, come on. Why are you... Don't buffer. Please, don't buffer. Don't do this. Come on. Don't buffer, please. Oh my god. What, really? Really? Is it really gonna buffer on me like this? Alright, well then, I'm switching to, okay, well then, okay, good thing I have another stream site. Yeah, 720p is down. What? Okay, hold on. This computer is acting up. I'm gonna have to just switch computers temporarily until I get this problem fixed. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reboot this computer and watch on here instead. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hey. Fighting much. And that's it. That's the end of the first period. And there's a fight. Great. That's just me. There we go. Okay, it's back on. Alright, I have it back on, and we'll be back after the break. All right, and we are back. Second period starting right now. We're back.
Here in game 2, a great response. Now we'll see.
Let's go, Pens.
After they won game 1.
Let's go, Pens.
John Ford's looking here.
Let's go, Pens.
Game number 3 of the series is Thursday night, 7 Eastern, from Nassau Coliseum. Kyle Palmer already shoved off it by Chris Lieutenant. Ryan Gummelin moves it along for Brian Russ, put off by the Islanders' J.G. Pacho, and now Lieutenant will start a breakout. He's flushed out. Good play all over him was Oliver Wallstrom that goes deep. Pacho back to the goal. Dumoulin will mark him defensively. Pacho will wind it up. Will send it deep. It's grabbed by Lieutenant. Playing it to the outside, chipped out of the zone by Crosby. And the reset for the Islanders. Mayfield at the line. A bouncing puck. And New York now will tag up. Marcel will take it back.
Let's go, Pens.
Carry to Leo Komarov. Easy chance for Tristan Jarry, who was outstanding in the first period. We get a stoppage. Here we see this all over the league now. And every night, more and more fans are coming back, and you can really tell the players are welcoming this throughout the NHL and feeding off all that adrenaline.
Starts in the warm-up. Feel it in the warm-up. Carried over right into the initial puck drop after the national anthem. It's phenomenal. It really is. I know how much the players appreciate having the fans back in the buildings. That experience on Sunday afternoon in Vegas, Johnny, that was something special. That was awesome.
Great crowds in Florida. Great crowd in Raleigh last night. 12,000. On the outside. Barzell, McLetty tumbles one off the Sorry, good rebound control. Right to the corner. Aston Reese is tied up by Leo Komarov. Now Jordan Everly for the Islanders. Attempting to throw it out. Out of the scrum. They continue to jam. It's poked along and out by Brandon Bennett. Take your stick. The tip there by Aston Reese. Cody Ceci. Broken up slightly by Barzell. Long change will be executed here by the Islanders to second period. Beauvillier pressing Matheson. They'll stay with it. Mike Matheson. Been a nice addition to Florida. A Patrick Hornquist trade. Now it's cleared in. Andy Green. Noah Dobson. Good-looking young defenseman will start a breakout. 2 minutes gone here in the second period. Dobson. Stretch pass goes by Bailey all the way back down. They play off Molino. Play him off the boards and out. Andy Green getting to it. Paired on defense with Noah Dobson. Well, chip by Beauvillier. Brock Nelson locates the puck. Knocked down by John Marino. Walk the dasher now. Marcus Pettersson. That's a little bit of space. He'll lug it out. Jared McCann with Kapanen on the crisscross. The Islanders take over again. It's floated in by Anthony Beauvillier.
More like the way the Islanders want to play. Frustrate the Penguins in the neutral zone. Step up. First turnover. Just like that.
Dominate the neutral zone. And now Ryan Bullock. Kick to the outside. Matt Martin gets shot. Tip right on and on. And covered by Jarry.
That's some kind of save. Ryan Bullock jumps into the rush. He's unmarked, going hard to the net. Shot on goal, and Tristan Jarry responds with the right pads. See Bullock coming through the neutral zone and distribute the puck, drive hard to the net. He's up, sticks on the edge. Jarry just wiped that off. Matt Martin puts it on goal. The quick deflection and the response by Tristan Jarry. But that was all predicated, that opportunity, John, because of the turnover. This is more like the way the Islanders want to play and have to play.
This should be a great series now. Out in centering feed off the jam, available and blocked out in front. Jason Zucker had the chance. Clutterbuck. He leaves the pressure. Now moving in. A chance here. Jarry denies. Good first. Now Clutterbuck out of the corner. Good play. Good stop and start. To the point. Nick Leddy. Clutterbuck one more time. Move deep, it's picked up by Matheson. Looks by this side. Tucker is there, but gets by the Islanders. Scott Mayfield. Van Carson had it. He wants it. And here come the Penguins on the center. Cody Ceci. Gallois made it. Clears it in. The flank gets Van Martin. Move along for a wide open Nick Leddy. He'll cut through center. Off of the change and feed it in. Gained by Jarry and now Letang. Just about 4 minutes gone in the second period. 2-0 Pittsburgh on first period goals by Brian Russ. And the Jeff Carter. With a handle.
Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens.
TJ Luxmore makes the call. Passions are inflamed, Johnny. I think there's carryover from the first period at the end of the first period where Pellick got Gensel and Crosby stepped in. So Oliver Walsh will get called by TJ Luxmore.
Number 26, 2 minutes for tripping.
Pens power play.
Young rookies next season. I see the penalty here, Pierre.
So he sticks his foot out as Brian Russ.
Oh, power play.
Really out of control, and it's a pretty routine call for Luxmore to make.
This power play is brought to you by Truly. The Penguins in game 1, 0-for-3. Wallstrom for tripping at 4-12. Pittsburgh's power play in the regular season ranked at number 4. The Islanders' kill was number 6. Now Jarry. They set up a breakout. Jared McCann. Your center, Sidney Crosby, supported by Jake Gensel. Cut off by Clutterbuck. Up front along with Cizikas. Now Barry drops with a rubber change. You get new killers up front. Penalty killers are Gigi Paggio and Leo Komarov.
Beware of Paggio short-handed with goal-type situations. They can spring them, they'll look for them.
Right on. Now McCann off the bottom of midfield. Hit on by Gensel. McCann goes deep. Runs out of the corner. Open flank. To the point now Letang. Here's Crosby. Furthered in for Russ. They'll rip it all the way around for McCann. From that for Letang. He's mentored by Paggio. He's got it. It was almost a jailbreak. Now Komarov goes hard off the glass. He has the rebound. Here Komarov. Taken down by Chris Letang. Jake Gensel through the middle. Russ hits the line with Crosby. He's defended by Green. Russ will move it this way for Jake Gensel. Goes off Komarov and deep. A defensive read that time by Ryan Bullock. He'll jam it along the boards. On the strike, kicks out. Right place, right time was Casey Cizikas. He'll get it out. 35 seconds left in the power play. A change for Pittsburgh. Jason Zucker. He's fresh. And hard. Written off it by Ryan Bullock. Now Kapanen. Broken up by Jean-Gabriel Paggio. Lay it off the boards and kills some time. Jarry moves it all the way around. Now the Penguins have a final push here with 12 seconds left on the power play. This is John Marino.
And of course the Islanders kill it.
Carter Russ there, broken up by Josh Bailey, and that'll do it. Wallstrom is up and ready. No shots on the power play.
Remember last night, Colorado, St. Louis, 2 straight penalty kills by the Blues. They got back into the game because they surged because of the momentum of the kill. Islanders have to surge right now.
Now it's Bluger, 2-on-2 up here. With a shot taken, kicked down by Varlamov. Instant reach
that was
to the
close.
point. CC with a shot, bunkered down easily by Varlamov. Tanev, Dumoulin, and now going wide, and CC his shot.
Oh!
Varlamov was a tough save through traffic.
CC
Oh.
Bluger in front alone, and it's Aston Reese.
Oh, Reese!
Slow and lethal, Johnny.
Cody CC one more time. The crowd loves it. CC up in the rush. Now Tanev to the outside. Bluger, here's Dumoulin around the horn. CC. Shot taken, swallowed out.
Varlamov again.
12:57 left in the second period. 2-0. Penguins. upon their fourth line.
Yeah, it's an art of scouting.
And we're back.
Really underappreciated. Finding character guys that can compete and also skate and have some talent, like Teddy Bluger, like Brandon Tanev, like Zach Aston Reese. They make things happen. They get to the front of the net. They help their defensemen by creating screens. They drive the opposition nuts, and they create chance after chance when they're on their game. And right now, Zach Aston Reese, Teddy Bluger, and Brandon Tanev, Johnny, they're on their game.
Break here, Freddie Gaudreau, Evan Rodriguez.
Oh, no one's watching.
Sullivan and the Penguins dueling them. With Letang on the back end. That one goes to the screen. We get a stoppage.
You know, Johnny, it's such a game of numbers now, but a lot of times those numbers don't equate to the character and the intestinal fortitude you have to be a player in this league, especially in the playoff every other night. And you see the way last year, Barkley, Goodrow,
Oh, no one's watching.
Influenced games for the Tampa Bay.
5-0 viewers. Big sad.
Bluder can do it here. You see the way Cizikas can do it with Matt Martin, with the Islanders in California. But those guys matter, Johnny. They're a huge part of the team.
This is the 1-4 match. Team's division.
Oh, well, you are savage.
Play it all the way around. 12:35 left in the second period. John Portland. Here McGuire's inside the glass. Going down. Palmieri gets
All right, now we're getting viewers. Thanks to my Discord power.
Not deep enough. John Marino. Golfed along by Sugar, denied by Ryan Pollock. As the Islanders change. And when sense that, stretch out the ice and roll it in.
Now the Panthers are all the Islanders, Johnny.
There we go, 5 viewers.
Makes sense to
Perfect.
me now. Clear it in. That's not always a good thing, Pierre, but in this case it is. Now it's back down. Good one. As you'll get a penalty call.
Oh, penalty.
58 left in the second period. It's a rubbing call.
Jay Luxmore on the call again. He's going to call a roughing call.
Number 26. 2 minutes remaining.
Well,
Wallstrom's going to take his second penalty.
we have another power play.
Neutral zone and came up
More power play.
on Letang. They've been letting a lot go on that one, Jay. I just don't know if that anyone takes so.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. So, second one for the youngster. Mike Sullivan's team had no shots with the first power play. Crosby's line will start. The A unit.
All right, guys.
Killers are out for the
Let's do
Islanders.
this.
Casey Cizikas, Cal Clutterbuck up front. Back end is occupied by Andy Green and Scott Mayfield. Gensel slingshots it back. Interrupted by Clutterbuck, and again he goes deep.
I see.
For McCann to give back for Chris Letang. The Islanders stack the line. Crosby to the open corner. Ricochets around. Fed in by Russ. Let go by Gensel for Crosby. Sidney Crosby to the point. It's Letang. He'll survey from there. Laying along, skate to stick. Russ wide, looking for the tip was Gensel, and now Leo Komarov is on it. He'll get it out to center. Same while rolling across. Broken up again by Leo Komarov. He takes a run at it.
Gensel went down hard. He's come off the ice laboring right now.
See that now. We'll keep an eye on it as he takes a seat on the Penguin bench. Russ at the line. Bench for entry. It's the line. The wild payoff. Send it all the way down to Jari.
Not sure if there will be any freaking out today.
10:45.
It depends on how we do.
2-0 Penguins in game number 2, and game 3 is Thursday.
Gensel got injured.
Moved all the way around. Moving to it, Kapanen, now Matheson at the point, he'll walk the line. Move across for John Marino, he'll dust it off. A little chip off.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, wow. Marino up top of reset, Matheson now. Katsberry, Kapanen. Mike Matheson out of the reach of Marino. Pellick, Malone reach, tried to get to it. Now Marino.
And the power play has been killed.
On the board. Out of the scrum. Ryan Bullock will take over right up the gut. That'll just about do it.
Bruh. I mean, I will probably, freak out if we win in overtime or something. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, that makes sense.
Aston Reese is in first for Pittsburgh. Nelson, one of those. It pops out, and it's carried out by Oliver Wallstrom off the boards. Backtracking is Brandon Tanner.
What a action by Tanner right there. Wow, great speed and hustle.
Noah Dobson, first round pick. Deep in his own zone, back end, out of the reach of Bailey, a handle for Cerri. On the TNCC, flushed out by Beauvillier. It goes off Bailey, still in play. Zach Aston Reese. Goes deep in the Islanders zone, Noah Dobson. Forecheck is finished off by Tanner. This line gets to work again, Aston Reese off a stick wide. Tanner, a buzzsaw, gets to the wall, he's tied up. Luger, denied. Out of this puck battle, Beauvillier leads. It's for open ace, he's got it. Shifty move. He'll dart away from Luger. Gain entry. Nice job by Beauvillier. Goes on the stick off Marino. Now Mayfield fumbles it. Drops 2-on-1 to Kinsel. Jake Kinsel holding on to it. Down in front. Kicked it on by Verlander.
Oh, yeah, that was a close shot.
Left in the second period. The Penguins maintain a 2-goal cushion. A soft goal given up by Semyon Varlamov. Jeff Carter has the other goal as the Penguins maintain a 2-0 lead here in game number 2. We're back here in Pittsburgh. Penguins had a great chance on that 2-on-1, Pierre.
Yeah, that was an outstanding opportunity. And again, not to belabor the point, Johnny, but I think the Pittsburgh Penguins are out New York Islanding the New York Islanders. They really are. They're flying smart in the neutral zone. They're not allowing the Islanders cycle game to get going. They're not giving up a lot of point shots. They're blocking shots. They're winning races. And they're forcing the Islanders to defend rather than attack. Really good, solid game plan by Mike Sullivan and his staff.
And Barry Trotz's team, the Islanders seem to be on point as we started the second period, but you're right. The worker bees have taken over for Pittsburgh in the latter stages of this period.
It's like you doing the broadcast.
Yeah. Diligence and belligerence now. Kyle Palmieri rolls it in Tristan Jarry.
The only thing missing is truculence from Brian Burke.
And here we go. He will like this.
He will.
Whoa, fight. There's a fight.
We're going to see here, Gord Dwyer signaling Letang to go to the box. And if he's the only one going, that's not going to make Mike Sullivan or Brian Burke or Ronnie Hextall very happy. Oliver Lawson got the hat trick, 3 penalties in this period.
Yeah, 4-on-4. We got a 4-on-4.
Letang's hair. I'll take it if he doesn't want it.
You sure will. Let's take a look at this. Take the replay of how this happened.
Well, Letang's going back to handle the puck. Tristan Jarry freezes a little run in there. Palmieri looking for a little loose change. He pushes on Letang. Then Wallstrom comes in, hand to the face. Probably the linesman or the official saying, okay, next guy that touches anybody's going to get in trouble. You see Wallstrom rips Letang's helmet right off his head. That's why he's gone.
Roughing calls at 11:30. Here, you perfected your look. You don't need to change a thing down there.
Thank you.
Okay? Got that settled. 25 shots for Pittsburgh, 18 taken by the Islanders. Pajot and Crosby. Pajot will get to the bench. Stick. Two great face-off men here. Pajot's given the boot. Palmieri comes in now, posed by Crosby. The Penguins get possession. John Marino, Ryan Gillen in the back end. Sidney Crosby and Jake Gensel up front. Pajot, Palmieri, Leddy, and Pollock. That shot by Crosby is blocked by Ryan Pollock. That's the quartet for the Islanders. Now Dumoulin lays it outside the line. He'll take it back. Marino turns it over. Palmieri, but
Icing.
offside.
Offside.
Was trapped. Get ready for Girls 5 Eva. Iconic 90s girls group makes a comeback 20 years later, and this time it's on their own terms. Stream every episode of Girls 5 Eva now, exclusively on Peacock. Go to peacocktv.com to get started.
Solid season for Cody Ceci, huh, Johnny?
Very
much
good.
maligned in Ottawa, much maligned in Toronto, comes down to Pittsburgh and bets on himself, and he's had a really good year for the Penguins. Palmieri and Kasperi Kapanen doing a little joust.
Signed a one-year deal, right, Pierre?
Yeah, he bet on himself, 100%. Yeah. Jimmy Rutherford, the former general manager, said, "We'll give the guy a chance." Jimmy was and still is very plugged into the Ontario Hockey League. Yeah, Ceci was a real good player, obviously, in the Seattle 67 for contract team.
The Matheson deal's worked out. That's another transaction for Jim Rutherford. Matheson down low. Moved him off. There's Barry Kampanen holding on to it.
That was one that worked out for both teams. Kaz Patrick Funk was going the other way, so that's a good choice for both teams.
Open corner. Mayfield will get it back out to neutral ice. Jeff Carter.
This trade really worked out.
Jeff Carter coming over. No way. Matheson moves in. He goes wide. It's onside. He hands on it. He's tested by Mayfield out in the corner. Pajot for Scott Mayfield. 7:25 left in the second. The Islanders change, so he peels back, reorganizes. At the line, zone entry. Jordan Everly moving it out. Crosby will circle the track to the slot just out of the reach. It's Russ. He stops a little stutter step. He'll take it to the wall. To the point. Dumoulin blocked in front easily by Leddy. Stretch pass. Jordan Everly. He'll cut. He loses control. Marino covers up. He'll take it back to Pittsburgh.
Doing really great. The man out the pot. Well caught by Brian Boomer
Oh
on open
my
ice.
gosh.
Now Russ.
Come on, guys. I depend on you.
On the corner, Crosby to the point. A reset for Pittsburgh. Here's John Marino. Out in front, just by Rust, off the wall. Forged in by Crosby, and Ryan Bullock will take over again.
And the farm forest killed.
Situation broken up by Marino. As Wallstrom is out again for the third time. Joined by Leddy, even turns on the ice. Chip in charge and a change by the Islanders. Down low, Cavalier. Good support from Bailey. Nilsson up top. Here's Andy Green. His shot swallowed up by Jarry.
Sorry.
Nice job by Jarry. The Brown got blocked off the stick of Green. We talk about 200-foot players all the time, Johnny. There's an example of a 200-foot player. Crosby started that in the offensive zone. Now he's in the defensive zone, coming back, forces a turnover, and then off to the races goes Russ. Eventually, Crosby's going to get up in the rush, and then off to the races goes of the rush center. But eventually, Crosby's going to get up in the rush against a very elusive Derek Everett, or Jordan Everett, I should say.
And another great season for Sidney Crosby is expected. Year after year, very quietly, he continues his dominant play. Off the face-off. Bailey with a shot. No problem again for Jarry. He'll slow it down.
He doesn't seem to be bothered at all from that game one against the Islanders when all four shots beat him high glove side. You see square, gloves available if he needs it. Now I'm just not going to give up a rebound. He's looked really comfortable and I think really confident, Johnny.
And sure has. Casey DeSmith is injured, not dressed. Max Legacy, we saw at the end of the season with a shutout.
against Buffalo. He was awesome in that game. He really was.
The backup goaltender tonight for Pittsburgh. Goldobson, Julia Sorokin was outstanding in game one for the Islanders. Mobilier out to center ice. Kasperi Kapanen resets it. Under 6 left in the second period. The Penguins, where they were after one, up by 2 here in game 2. Game 3 is Thursday night at Nassau Coliseum. 7 Eastern, played off the boards by Mike Matheson. Now McCann, out of the pile-up. Can't get it out, Thompson. Will tango, far side it goes. Mayfield with a shot. Stopped by Jari. He gets after the rebound. A step chance. And Jari.
Ah, damn.
Hopping out is Nelson. To the wall. Brought in by Bailey. He'll cut out in front of chance.
And they score. All right. Islanders 2-1.
As the Islanders cut the lead in half.
Islanders 2-1.
And that's a lethal backhand high glove.
All right, so 2-1. All right.
Sustained pressure by the New York Islanders.
Not, it's still not bad. It's not too bad. It's still better than nothing. I mean, it's better than them leading.
That's not a great defensive effort by Jeff Carter right there. He gets walked to the inside. What a lethal backhand, Johnny. That's out of Sidney Crosby.
Josh Bailey with 8 goals in the regular season, 11th career playoff goal, first of this one, and a huge moment for the New York Islanders here in Game 2.
I mean, it's not bad, you know. We're still leading.
15 minutes gone in the second period. Maybe 8 minutes gone in the second period. Clutterbuck and in on Jari. He'll move it by Sasikas. Zach Aston Reese goes cross ice on the down and out. It's Tanev. He's in. Stopped by Varlamov, and he holds his ground.
And they won't give Tanev the benefit of the doubt, Johnny.
Reese goes cross ice on the down and out.
Tanev's teammates will jump in, including Bluger.
Tanev is still down.
And remember, here's an injured player coming into this.
That's right. Good point. Varlamov is okay. That was a freight train coming at him. Chris Stewart, very fine trainer of the Pittsburgh Penguins, out to take a look at Brandon Tanev.
It's a 3-time Stanley Cup winner.
Yo, Letang, let's go!
Second period. Not over yet. Mayfield and Tanev go jaw to jaw. Nat Martin has a hold of the Penguin.
Wow, the fight here is unreal.
I think Zach's tough, but he might be out of his weight class here.
Keep it here for now. The temperature continues to sail this series. For an abundance of hits in game number 1. Just the sequel.
Have some chips, because I'm getting hungry.
Here's how it started. Brandon Tanev.
All this is making me hungry.
Partial breakaway. Varlamov holds the fort, and it all broke out.
And a commercial break. Again.
skillful play by Tanev.
Yeah, all those fights.
The New York Islanders have a gathering of the clans. Mayfield going after Tanev. You see Matt Martin coming in. But eventually, Zach Reese is going to get involved with Matt Martin. And I know Zach's a tough kid out of Northeastern University in Staten Island. I'm not sure he wants to be going with Matt Martin in that situation. And it'll be 4-on-4. Both of them will get matching minors for roughing.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay. You like the standard?
I do. They set the standard right at the start.
Yeah.
It's old school. That's what I was talking about.
That's right. Josh Bailey's goal from Brock Nelson and Scott Mayfield has brought the Islanders within one here in Game 2.
The one thing that's impressive when you're by the Islander bench, like I have the opportunity to be, watching Andy Green lead by example on this bench. TV timeouts, he goes up and down. It reminds me so much what Nick Lidstrom used to do in Detroit. Yeah. I'm telling you, just the composure that he had, calming everybody down. It's really strong. You can see it's having an impact on the Islanders here in this game, too.
He's 38. He's been around the block. He was trading down on that position a season ago.
Actually, Johnny never drafted. What a career, over 1,000 games coming up.
On the off-wing, Pashio with a shot off a stick off Dumoulin. That one goes out of play.
Yes, there's a Missouri CAE.
There's a high glove shot by Kyle Palmieri. That's not very good. Pashio, that's got to be stopped right there. He flinches. That's 2. And then this one by Brock Nelson. That's 3. And the overtime winner, obviously, by Palmieri was high glove. And then tonight, watch this one. Now, that is a lethal shot. I don't care who the goalie is. I don't think he's stopping that one, Johnny. But still, high glove. And I got to believe that Mitch Korn, the goalie coach for the Islanders, and probably Piero Greco, they detected a flaw in his catching hand because the Islanders definitely tried to go high glove on him.
Well, Villiers did a nice job crowding the crease, but not interfering. Did a nice job crowding the crease. We'll bring it out. 90 seconds.
Let's go, Pens.
2-1 Pittsburgh, Game 2.
Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens.
Dumoulin stays with it. Grinded deep again, supported by Carter, who has it now. A tough angle. Pass off the boards for Dumoulin. Wheel it all the way around again for Brian Rust. He'll drop it off for Carter. Carter back for Rust. A game of keep away here by the Penguins. Here's Letang cruising. He'll take it downstairs. Circle the track on Matt Barzell. Steals the puck. Sets up Jordan Eberle. Here come the Islanders. Eberle now. A lead feed for Barzell. He is held up by Carter. They play on. Kicked along by Letang. Noah Dobson turns to the slot with a shot wide.
Shot wide.
Out of the corner, Pollock again. Eberle cuts with a chance. Kettle down for Jarry. And Letang now will start a breakout. On the way for Brock Nelson. With 5 Pellick. Captain finds his balance. 6 with it. Great pass. One pass too many. Thrown back by Freddie Gaudreau. Kapanen. Moved in by Marino. His shot stopped by Varlamov. Adam Pellick to the outside of Kapanen, back out. Brock Nelson cushions off the wall. Cutting across the slot. Turning with it. Villiers. What a move. His shot is stopped by Jarry. No rebound.
No rebound.
That's an excellent save by Jarry because there is no rebound. Johnny talked about it. Anthony Beauvillier goes to work. Great edge control. Working on a one-on-one. You just see him watching that puck on goal. And Christian Jarry knows if there's a rebound, there's going to be trouble. Gaudreau, 1 too many passes. Get the puck. Passing to Kapanen. But he decides to, and then Jordan Eberle tries to go to the short side. Johnny, I think that's a part of Tristan Jarry's game tonight that's been as strong as his angle for the play. You're not seeing a lot on the short side like you did in Game 1.
Mayfield off a face-off win. No screen. A second chance. Jarry got a cross. An opportunity on the doorstep. Pashio and Palmieri both there, and now Crosby. Spots Russ. Lane with a pass off for Gensel. Comes out to center. Nice job by Scott Mayfield. He's outed by Russ. And the Penguins are outside.
Mayfield's had a really good game for the Islanders. He's big. He stands out. He's physical, obviously, and moves the puck well, can really skate. He's had a really solid game 2 here for the Islanders.
Face off right in front of that Pittsburgh bench. Won by Casey Cizikas.
A lot of good language here in that situation. Just let it breathe there as well. That's what it's on that.
I'd like to say you might learn something, but that's not the case. Now it's cleared in. Cizikas hit deep. Kicked out by Casey Cizikas. Now Ryan Bullock goes across for Pellick. Takes the shot. Ryan Bullock again. High slot. Butterbuck. It's tipped wide. CC out in front. Got a piece of it now. Casey Cizikas off the stick.
Yeah, I heard about the Amber Alert, so.
Okay, in the zone. And he put himself in a bad spot, forcing an offside with 1:58 left.
Chances for the New York Islanders.
It just went over iPod's cap.
Watch Clutterbuck win the high slot. There's one opportunity, and there's a second opportunity. So lots of bodies flying around, and just can't get it to go. Clutterbuck later on in that sequence had another opportunity as well. So good stuff by the New York Islanders in terms of moving the puck with bodies sitting there.
They seem to be feeding off of these chances, which was not evident in the first period. Now Letty back out. Leo Komarov broke it up. Tang will scoop it back in the Islanders' zone. 1:47 left in the second period. 2-1 Pittsburgh. They trail the best of 7 series by 1 game. The Islanders
Sunday
in overtime, and Leo Komarov again in the middle of this.
What the heck's going on here?
They're just going to call a high stick, not a high sticking penalty. Crosby played the puck with a high stick. Right there. Komarov didn't like it. Right here, watch Komarov, little smash. Matt McPherson, the linesman, showed some courage because those sticks hurt.
Off the backside of Barzell, he gets it from Emerly, goes wide back Barzell, and circle, chance off Jari, and the Penguins cover it well. Brian Russ will swing it out. 1:25 left, Gensel run into by Barzell. Green finished off by Russ, who started the scoring here in game 2. They'll move it back on a change. Letang at the point to the slot. Zucker going wide. Penguins take over again. Jason Zucker. Draw it up top for Brian Dumoulin to the outside on a cycle. Freddie Gaudreau. He'll stop and start on Barzell. Take deep. Gaudreau. Ready to cross for Letang. He'll take the shot. Swing it across. Zucker's kid. Deflects off a stick and went off Andy Green. 53 seconds left in the second period. Now Dumoulin at the point. Shifting by Eberle. Brian Dumoulin, a backhand denied by Barzell. Jason Zucker again out of the corner. Looking for Gaudreau. Broke it up. Barzell is tied. 40 seconds left in the period. Little handoff for Jordan Eberle. Field away.
They don't do this.
Gaudreau. Open ice. Evan Rodriguez getting back. Good.
Gerard,
Adam Pellick. Rodriguez right out. Denied by Bernal.
He's something else defensively. He's outstanding for the Islanders. Really good.
Noah Dobson. 20 seconds left in the second. Islanders trail by 1. Lead the series by 1. Broken up by Matheson. Dobson to the far side. Carter back in his own territory. Loose puck. Out to neutral ice. Jared McCann. All the way back. That should do it here in the second. Carter goes hard at Dobson.
And that's all. So that's it for the second period.
Action packed right to the end, Johnny. Watch Adam Pellick in this one-on-one. You see him head up, playing the body, not the man, separate Rodriguez from the puck. Then Evan Rodriguez is going to just move the puck. It's going to deflect in. Crazy Karam and Varlamov had to be really careful with that puck.
Score up to 40. The Penguins 2, the Islanders 1. Coming up on the Discover Card Intermission Report. We'll take it to game 2. Lightning Panthers. You're watching the Stanley Cup Playoffs.
All right. Well, that's it for the second period break. We'll see you after the break. All right, we're back. Third period. Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens.
This one's not as easy as it appears. This is a sinker ball. This is right out of the knuckleball handbook by Sidney Crosby. Watch this thing dive. You see it just going to come in and just going to put it off the toe and it just sinks down. Can't fight that off.
That one soon's off the draw. Kensel goes down. Pacho gets to it for the Islanders. He'll elevate out. It comes all the way down. He'll make it.
All right, we're back.
No, John, you made a great point.
Here, I just want to point out, Panthers have come back. They're down by 1 now against Tampa Bay.
And you made a great point on Brian Dumoulin. Got a little bit nicked up in game one. He's come back, and he's played very well here for the Pittsburgh Penguins in game two.
Off the face-off, Crosby now. Tough angle off the panel of Varlamov. Getting to it is Oliver Wahlstrom. He'll skate it out to center. Going down this line by J.G. Palmieri. Getting to it is Brian Rust. He has room to skate it out. He hits the line. He goes wide out in front. Into a cross. Going down and the hard way was gone.
Oh, man.
Shoved off it by Pageau, and Rust will take exception.
Yeah, this was really unfortunate. It's a 3-on-2 with Dumoulin jumping in after his partner, Christopher Letang, started a jailbreak for the Penguins. You see Letang right there. Chris Stewart, the trainer, on the ice to monitor Dumoulin. Now, we talked about it.
Oh no, Dumoulin is hurt.
This is not a lower body injury that he incurred here. He got wiped out big time by Pageau.
Real awkward position.
He was vulnerable. He was very awkward. He was trying to make an athletic play on goal with the puck. And it's two bodies moving at a high rate of speed on a slippery surface.
All right, he's fine. He's fine.
I know it's a hard-fought series, but all the Islander players are standing up to salute Dumoulin getting up. There you see the awkward situation.
Yeah, that's not a good hit. That was terrible.
There's awkward, he's off balance, and then I don't know what Pageau could do in that situation, John. He's not trying to devastate the guy. He's going real speed, super slow to adjust it. He does push, though. He does push. And there's one entry in game two, and this is what happened to him in game one. He's going to get in the lane and block the shot off the outside of the right foot. And he comes back, but you see the arms extend for Pageau. That's a part of the hit I don't think anybody really likes to see.
Dumoulin has gone to the Penguin room. Face off, occurred outside the line because of all of that. Nick Leddy will wind it up. Through center, broken up. Cameron's got it. His shot. Plucker down by Varlamov. Jared McCann rolls it all the way around. Scott Mayfield taken down by Kapanen. The Penguins keep the flow going. Here's Jeff Carter. Low to high Matheson. Hammers one off a body. Blocked down in front. And getting in the way of that one was Anthony Beauvillier. Scott Mayfield. Tip and charge off the stick of Josh Bailey. The last game, Beauvillier stays out there. TC is on him. Beauvillier, a step chance is stopped by Jari. Back it goes. Noah Dobson. Angled off the shin guard of Zach Aston Reese. And now Matheson. Double team on Borja Everly. All the way up.
Oh yeah, that's right. The New Hampshire State Police has activated the New Hampshire Emergency Alert System in order to conduct a practice demo. Like, they do it all the time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check my weather channel. You'll see what I'm talking about once you head over there.
Point-to-point passing, Dobson to the slot, Everly a chance, stopped.
And caught by Jari.
One end you had Kapanen with a great chance and gets fought off by Varlamov, and at the other end, you see Tristan Jarry on the spinning backhand right there by Everly. Tristan Jarry doesn't collapse, he stays up. Turnover forced by Connor to Kapanen. Here he comes in with a quick snapshot. That gets fought off by the blocker of Varlamov.
Kapanen had the tying goal in the late stages of game one. Varlamov was injured, did not dress in game one. Now, Dobson for a tip, it goes wide. Looking for the tip was Leo Komarov. Now the Penguins are back out to center ice. Aston Reese will go deep. Dobson, readies for him. Green to the outside. He's been dropped by Tannen. Marino from the point. It's deflected. Leo Komarov back the other way. To the wing. Jordan Eberle peels away. Lost his edge and stolen by John Marino. Retaken back by the Islanders. Matt Barzal. A good play. And a reset here. Adam Pelech looks up ice. It'll chip by Leo Komarov. Will find its way in the Penguins' end. Clutterbuck moved along, turning the goal, picks it off to Pittsburgh, and now Clutterbuck again. He'll get to it. Marcus Ferguson playing the role of Brian Doolin and Christopher Letang right now. Coming off a stick off the glass in play. Clutterbuck out of the corner. Matt Martin has room. He'll cycle it deep. Clutterbuck again, back of the cage to the outside of Letang. Pelech with a shot, tipped wide, off Gaudreau. Power move, Martin out in front. And it stays out. Adam Pelech away from Freddie Gaudreau. He'll create space beautifully. A backhander blocked in front. Jason Zucker has it. Here come the Penguins out to center. He'll crisscross with Rodriguez.
Oh, nice crisscross.
Moves it in. Sezik's rubbed out by Rodriguez. Pelech protected by Zucker. Dribble along Evan Rodriguez, low to high. Swung across for Cody Ceci. His shot blocked in front. Forged along, but not out by Ryan Pullock, and now he does get it out. Protected by Zizekas. Mike Matheson. Indirect pass for Crosby. Nice retrieval. Here he comes to the high slot. Matheson goes wide. Gensel. Goal. And
How did that not go in?
What a passing sequence for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
And another fight.
Started by Sidney Crosby and the saucer pass on the backhand. There's Crosby on the saucer, just so aware, moves that back door, and eventually you're going to see Matheson throw it back door to Gensel. He just can't get it to go. Varlamov tracking the puck from his right to his left, pushing off, coming across. He doesn't even make the stop.
oh, off Letty.
Off Nick Leddy, absolutely.
Brian Dumoulin back on the Pittsburgh bench. I've been told. It's good news for Penguins and their fans. Just about 4 minutes gone in this third period. 2-1 Pittsburgh. Game number 2.
The population of Biddeford, Maine, cheering on Brian Dumoulin.
God's country.
It's awesome.
Beautiful up there. Now,
Sure is.
Crosby in control. Moving away from Pagel. The cycle runs down. Matheson. Played along the boards. It's read defensively by J.G. Pagel. He'll float it all the way down to Tristan Jarry. They belong to Matheson. Picked off by Noah Dobson. This way it's Andy Green. Zone entry. Green posts it in front. Forced wide by Palmieri. Pagel out of the corner. Hounded by Carter. Kyle Palmieri. Wallstrom in back of the goal. Nice read by Matheson. Gensel to a safe area. Will get it out. Pittsburgh changing. Here comes Carter. Defended well by Andy Green.
2 old warlords just getting after it right there.
Let's go Pens.
Noah Dobson.
Let's go Pens.
Jarry, where he can handle in the
Let's go Pens.
Letang plays it along the boards.
Dumoulin back on the ice with Letang.
Now Brian Pullock off a Penguin through center.
Oh!
Goes wide. He's picked up defensively by Pelech. The back check by Beauvillier. He'll get it out.
Playing against Pelech is like trying to play against a spider. I mean, he's all over you, Johnny. He's got tentacles everywhere. It's amazing.
Outstanding defenseman, still underrated now. Letang broken up. Pelech was off the stick of Barzal. It comes deep. 14 and a half left to go. Regulation time. 2-1 Pens. Nice Tannen. He'll cut across. Lay it along for Bluger. He'll tangle. He'll circle the trap. Lay it back to the point. Henderson a wedge.
Oh.
Aston Reese given a tough by Komarov. Barzal deals it back. Thompson takes over. The Islanders get it out. Here's Eberle. Dead center. Barzal over the line. This way, Leo Komarov. His shot. Stopped by Jarry. No rebound.
Jarry, you goat.
Guessing on the shot. He's square. He's not scrambling. He's anchored. He's secure. You got to look at Brian Dumoulin on the bench. Jarry makes sure there's no rebound, Johnny.
That's been the story all night. Beautiful bounce back, they say.
Now, I'm doing like the...
He was here at the start of the season, right? I mean, it did not go well for Tristan Jarry at the outset, but then he...
But that's only if they do win. So I'm gonna put that there. And... hide.
That was a rough night, Tristan Jarry. Very rough.
And that's if they win as well. So I'm gonna put that there.
It's covered up by Jarry. Smart choice. 13:57 left to go in regulation time here in Pittsburgh. It's another scrum. That's been the order of the night, and why not? It's playoff hockey.
Yep. Playoff hockey, sure it is. And we're back.
Welcome back here in Pittsburgh. Hotly contested game number 2, led by the Penguins 2-1. John Forsland, Pierre McGuire inside the glass. As this one, Pierre goes back and forth.
And that man's a huge story. Tristan Jarry, the shots are 32-32. Tristan Jarry, the last half here of the second period, the beginning of the third, he's been outstanding for the Pittsburgh Penguins. He really has.
John Gabriel Pageau on the drop. The Islanders. Bluger for Pittsburgh. CC Spots. Freddie Gaudreau. And the Penguins are out. Pageau coming back to it. Send it back for Scott Mayfield and now Nick Leddy. They go D to D. Pittsburgh in good posture through the middle of the ice. Leddy looks it over. Pageau will take a hit from Tanev, roll it deep. Matheson put it off. Aston Reese has a problem. Wallstrom is there, pops out. Now foot race. Brandon Tanev gets to it. A tough angle wide of Varlamov and all the way back out by Palmieri. Now Jarry, he'll put it on a tee. Shots are even at 32. Scores not. The Penguins have a one-goal lead.
Pens.
The series at 1.
Let's go, Pen. Oh. Oh.
The point the tag. Stick save. It's corralled by Ryan Bullock. Chipped it out by Bailey. Ryan Bullock will get to it again. Right on the money. Brock Nelson. Pounded by Crosby. Takes over. Down to neutral ice.
What's going on, guys?
Carried in Rust. To the wing for Crosby. Here's Rust. Tafango. And Varlamov says no.
And Varlamov says it
Great
again.
response by the top line of the Pittsburgh Penguins. And it all started with a really smart play by Christopher Letang earlier in the sequence. Get to see the Penguins go on the cycle. Brian Rust, coming off the line, putting it on goal. And another opportunity for the Pittsburgh Penguins right there. And Christopher Letang was a nice job. He's going to throw it off the glass. Crosby's going to win the race, and eventually he's going to get this straight out front. That creates a great scoring opportunity for Jake Gensel.
Oh, there's 12 minutes left.
Again, if you're just joining us,
It looks like we are going to win this.
Without the injured Evgeny Malkin now. Dumoulin moved across.
Let's go, Pens.
Shot taken off net, caught by Varlamov.
And Varlamov again.
Here we get the face-off.
Some old school jousting going on in front of the net. It's good to see. I mean, the referees are definitely letting them play it out. McCann and Mayfield just battling down low in the slot. See Varlamov just ripped it out of the air.
Wow.
No call on that. It's just old school hockey. One guy fighting for his ice and the other guy trying to defend his ice.
Nothing wrong with the old school, Pierre. Now, enjoy that. Pajot. Takes off with Carter. Attack from the point. Blocked by Leo Komarov.
So hold on.
Green will
Sorry about that.
Tampa Bay Lightning, the Florida Panthers, John Forsland, Pierre McGuire, inside the glass here in Pittsburgh. Here's a chance, Barzell right in, stopped by Tristan Jarry.
He's starting to move his feet now.
Pointed out at the outset of this third period, they need more from number 13. It's been better now. Dobson and on Jarry. Brian Russ, Jeff Carter scoring in the first period. Josh Bailey cut the lead in half in the second. This is Freddie Control on the off wing. This way, Rodriguez. Stopped it.
Oh!
Off the rebound. Slugger it back to the goal. Broken up. Moves it to the wall. Rodriguez is there. Now Control on Letty and Barzell. Aerial flip. Knocked down by Marino. Gained by Martin. They go wide with it. It's Butterbuck. He'll dump it in. And Martin along the boards. Tied up. Tapped out by Cal Butterbuck. A pinch by Ryan Pollock. Butterbuck goes hard at his man. That's Evan Rodriguez. Out of that scrum, just about 9 minutes gone in the third. A tough angle. Shot block that time in front by Marino. Off the stick of Cizikas. Now Gaudreau goes cross corner. Ryan Pollock for the Islanders. Tied up by Evan Rodriguez. Kicks out Casey Cizikas. Losing control. Cece. The open flank encumbering pass for Rodriguez, and now Casey Cizikas. Carried in over the line by the Islanders. Oliver Wahlstrom. Looking out of the corner. Double teamed a bit. Goes late for Paul Mary. Kicks out. Teddy Bluger will hunt it down. And spots Brandon Tanev, and away they go. We're looking at Zach Aston Reed for Tanev. Hitting it back with Pajot. Wahlstrom over his stick. At the line, carrying it, Paul Mary.
Oh, good stick by Matheson. Really good play.
Outstanding play, and now Pellick will look it over. Move it across. With patience now, Ryan Pollock. To the center zone, Bailey, a little chip. Nelson tries to move in for the Islanders. Bouncing on it is Beauvillier. Bailey this way, Adam Pellick. Here it comes, blocked in front. Sidney Crosby.
A nice save again.
He springs Gensel. Gensel shot kept
Oh!
by Varlamov. Pellick. Forechecked aggressively by Rust. He survives it.
What a play by Powell.
Come on. Come on, make it 3-1, please. 3-1, please.
Boy, this number 3 for the Islanders is something else. Adam Powell, he really is, Johnny.
Varlamov leaves it there for Noah Dobson. He has room to break it out. Here comes the rookie out to center. Pittsburgh stacking the defensive line. It's rolled in out of the corner. Kicked out to Carter. Varlamov directing traffic. Moved along for Andy Green. He'll get it by Carter. To the point. Cece. In a stick battle with Barzell. McCann. Will fling in on Varlamov. 11 minutes gone this third period. Now Dobson off the stick of Jason Zucker. A reset.
Let's go, Pens!
9,000 here tonight as they
Let's go, Pens! Let's go, Pens!
Using the glass, it goes out of play. 8 minutes, 39 seconds left in this third period. Jarry and the Pens hanging on to a one-goal lead.
Wow, this is getting interesting really quickly. We're back.
To his left, 2-0. And then the backhand beauty by Josh Bailey, making it 2-1. That's where we stand with 8:39 to go here in the third period.
They love it in Pittsburgh, so do we. Lots of time left here in game number 2. The Islanders won game 1 Sunday afternoon. It started at high noon. They had extra hockey. Palmieri, the overtime winner. Point shot blocked, and now Nick Leddy helped pummel one off the body to the corner. Bluger. There's some pressure now. Teddy Bluger helped out by Cody Ceci. Bluger tries the far side. A pitch by Scott Mayfield.
Bluger just got away with a cross check in the slot. Wow. That's a regular season game. There's no way he's getting away with that.
Ready to draw. Little hand off.
Savage.
That was off the stick of Mayfield. Out of the corner. He'll play it for Wallstrom. He'll get it out. John Marino, the Islanders change. He takes a look at it. Get it out to center. At the line, Crosby. Ball down by Pellick. Not there. Fortunate by Cannon. Pellick gets it back. Ravillier had it. He lost it. Marino. Screen shot.
Oh, damn it.
Now Bailey taking it out. Good keep by Marcus Pettersson all the way around.
That's what's really good. Still on, but he is laboring.
Second time tonight. Now Rust. Out of the corner. The Penguins can call it. Left chance. Gets it.
Oh! Oh! Wait! Wait! Wait, is that in? Wait, is that in? Hold on. Is that in? Is that in? Come on. Please be in. Please be in.
The energy of both ends, Jake.
Please. Please.
Throws it on goal and Carroll
Please.
does not cross the line from that angle, Johnny. Let's see from this one. I don't see any puck cross the line.
Oh. Didn't cross.
Some nasty stuff going on in front of both nets.
Nope, it didn't cross the line. No goal.
Yeah, it doesn't go in.
Yeah, no goal.
Orlando stays quiet. Maintains control. The reset face off. Gensel appears to be okay.
Oh, well.
Carter, McCann, Kapanen, the line for Pittsburgh. Casperry, Kapanen. Jared McCann defending by
Yep, that didn't go in.
Carter. McCann, he'll stretch it out. Carter, a shot taken off a stick, and it goes out of play.
Yeah, it looked close to getting in, but just couldn't get in there.
That's a graphic cross check.
You're right.
That's sad, though.
Cross check. That's a graphic cross check in the slot. He got away with one right there. When he came off the ice, this last sequence, the entire Islander bench was giving him a lot of lip service. So he knows what he's got to do, but he's going to have to be strong because they're going to come after him, I can tell you.
Well, if that's a standard, no penalties will be called.
That's what I'm saying. That's a very graphic cross check.
Oh, that was close.
Now back in the day, you can get away with that.
He just did. Buck battle off the draw. Johnson. The Islanders start over. This is Everly. Cross ice pass for Leo Komarov. Letang giving a shot by Leo Komarov and out of the point. Crosby. Off the wall. Gensel is West in the trailer. There he is. Shot taken. Kicked out by Varlamov.
Oh, taking that by Varlamov.
The Islanders rally out. 3-on-3. Jordan Everly on the off wing.
Yeah, I thought that was in too.
Tang, you stretch it out and try this side. Barzell, fresh on the change, holding on to it. He can wind up. Wind up the boards, and Brian Dumoulin takes care of it. Chip by Kapanen, finding Carter. Here come the pins again.
All right. Oh no!
Another dandy from
Yeah, yeah, that was a nice pass. But Marlov again, though. Wow.
All the way across. Mayfield. Gamble's in. On the corner shoulder by Jari. He gets it back. Scott Mayfield. Stopped again by Jari.
Wow, nice save. That was amazing.
Game 2.
That was amazing.
Second series of chance.
No!
By Tristan Jari. Now pitch by Green. Flushed out by Carter.
My heart. I'm telling you, my heart. Let's go, Pens.
The throw and the shot. It goes
Oh, the draw!
in the screen for a stoppage. 5:24 left.
Dang it.
It was a tough start for number 40. What a great finish. Semyon Varlamov getting it done.
Well, all I can say is we're getting there.
Start great, but this is the third period. Look at that save during the last sequence off the stick of Casper.
We're back.
That's Cal Clutterbuck and Kate Gensel during the TV timeout. Johnny, I can tell you right now, they're giving it to Gensel. They think he's flopping on the ice, trying to embellish to draw penalties, and that did not
Here we go, guys.
Cal Clutterbuck or the New York Islanders.
You think this is good? Wait for game 2 tonight. Minnesota, Vegas, game number 2 from the script. Minnesota winning game 1, 1-0 in overtime. 5:12 left regulation time here in Pittsburgh. Gensel will pitch it by Phillips. Away the body out here. Crosby takes it out. Sidney Crosby stopping and starting. He'll turn away from Ryan Bullock. Hold on to it. Turn point Letang. His fling is stopped by Kyle Palmieri. Final thought presented by Rocket Mortgage. Adam Bullock pushed out by Zach Aston Reese.
Pens. Let's go, Pens.
Body down by Varlamov.
Let's go, Pens.
They clear it in their own bench. We get a stoppage of play.
Of course, the song is a play.
Boy, a little battle of Ryan Bullock and Sidney Crosby have won this series, and it'll only get more difficult when it gets to Long Island. Johnny, when you think about it, last change matters when you're playing a matchup game, and the Islanders will have last change when they get to the island.
And that game from Nassau Coliseum will be at 7 Eastern right here on NBCSN.
That's going to take you out of your rhythm.
Why?
Because usually we're at 7:30, 9:30, 10:30.
Here, I'm 24/7 in some things. Aston Reese, Luger out of the corner. Aston Reese will cycle out. I think ready.
Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens. Oh!
Down low as he robs Aston Reese.
This entire game, Tanev, Luger, and Zach Aston Reese have left a mark for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They really have, Johnny, with forward play, with hustle, being fearless, being physical. You see Luger hard at the point of attack, throws it from that bad angle that you talked about. Look at Zach Aston Reese, get to the front of the net, Tanev, get to the front of the net. I mean, these guys have been a thorn in the side of everybody who wears an Islander sweater here tonight. You'd have on your team, wouldn't you, Johnny?
No question. And that's the beauty of the playoffs, Pierre, when you get contributions like this. Sure, it's great in the regular season, but it really makes a difference when you see a team every other night for 2 weeks. Now, Cece played off the boards. There's McCann out in front. Varlamov ready for it. Good coverage by the Islanders.
It all starts with a face-off win by Jeff Carter. They just try to funnel pucks to the net. It's hard to get to the net on the New York Islanders. Just funnel it down low, try to get bodies in that. Good battle with McCann and Mayfield.
You all can do it, guys.
Making big chances with Jeff Carter going to the net.
You guys can do it.
Draw from Spice as he gets Cody Ceci on the wall. Jared McCann. Nice anticipation by Andy Green. He has a tough time over the forechecking. Pressure of Kapanen. Carter kicks it out. Mayfield doesn't save. And now Clutterbuck is away. Cal Clutterbuck will lay it deep in the Pittsburgh zone. Matt Martin gets after it. All over Ceci. Clutterbuck with a sizzler high. Comes all the way back. It's Mayfield. 3:33 left in regulation time. Game 2. Pittsburgh with a 1-goal lead, attempting to tie the series now. It's Cody Ceci. Kapanen, roadblock, Andy Green, and Scott Mayfield will sort it out.
Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens.
It'll make it. Icing is called.
Icing.
Just missed a connection with Crosby. There would have been no icing. Kasperi Kapanen for a big goal, obviously. And game 1, there you see the hip check by Andy Green. Johnny talked about it. Great gap
Let's
control
go,
on Kapanen.
Pens.
Making sure he can
Let's
get
go, Pens.
offense for the Penguins.
Let's go, Pens.
Nelson Beauvillier and Bailey around off the draw. Josh Bailey has the Islanders goal in the second period. That cut the lead in half. Pellick with a winder off the body of the tank out in front. Rolled all the way around. Ryan Pullock moving in now. To Nelson. He let it go for Adam Pellick. He'll take it by Gensel. Reading it as Crosby. He'll swing it across for Brian Miller. The Penguins gain entry. They are changing too, so smart choice by Dumoulin to win it. Now Beauvillier. Mounted by Bluger. Tannen all over. The Islander defenseman Noah Dobson. Over the head of Nelson at the point. Matheson has a tough time with Brock Nelson. 2:20 left. Here come the Islanders. Bailey with a shot at Hunter high. And now Leo Komarov on a change along the Natcher. Around by Bailey to the slot. Brendan broken up by Aston Reese.
See Mike Sullivan has on the ice defending the lead.
Yes.
Short line. There's no analytic equation for that.
Mayfield.
Let's go, Pens. Let's go, Pens.
Is halfway out. Lenny gets it back. Varlamov retreating. Going down with Ryan Pullock, and there goes Varlamov. 6 skaters come out for the Islanders.
Yep, the goalie pulled. The Islanders goalie has been pulled.
Ryan Pullock. Second chance to flip it in. Jari on a team war tank. To the wall. There's Russ. Sealed off by Lenny.
What the hell?
He's down. I think he might be getting a penalty.
Oh no.
See.
What? What? Hold on.
1:28 left.
Russ closed his hand on the puck right here, Johnny, and threw it out. And that is a penalty.
Oh wow, yeah. Come on, Rust.
He closed his hand on the puck. So, time up coming for the Islanders. Jim Miller's going to get the dry erase.
Wow. Rust.
It's unfortunate, but
Wow.
he closed his hand on the puck.
And of course you have to be an idiot, Rust. You really have to be an idiot right now, Rust. Come on. Really, Rust? Thanks for being an idiot and an asshole. Thank you.
First power play in the game for the New York Islanders. Brian Rust, as Pierre pointed out, delay of game, closing his hand on the puck at 18:32.
The only good news for the Penguins, they can win the draw, they can ice the puck without a penalty of icing. So they go for the empty net, Johnny.
Yeah, come on, let's make some noise.
That's the only piece of good news I got for you, Johnny.
I can't. This is so stupid.
That's the quota here. Take one
I
more
can't.
look
I
at the
can't.
penalty here against Brock.
Yeah, Rust, why the fuck would you do it? That is so idiotic. You can't even do that. The fuck, Rust?
Nelson, Barzell, Wallstrom, Palmieri, Josh
The
Bailey,
fuck, Rust?
Nick Lenny, 6 skaters out for the Islanders. Face off, won by them. Letty looks for a
I swear on my life.
Letty to the outside. Haley. Letty around the clock.
Yeah, Russ is a clown.
Pittsburgh by 1, trying to tie the best of 7 series, and now Wallstrom. Interrupted by Carter. Just one.
Wait! Wide. 1 minute left in the period. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. 1 minute left. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Corner, reset. Dangled in by Bailey to the corner now. This is Barzell. Pounded by Luger. Bailey to Barzell. Great play by Dooley. Tannen. Stays diligent.
All right, come on, guys.
Here in game 2. I don't see one fan sitting down.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Nelson over the line. Bailey goes across. Oh, Mary.
Come on.
Off Nelson.
Come on.
15 seconds left. Out of the corner. The Islanders will
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens win! Pens win! Pens win! Yes! Pens win! Come on, Pens win! Yes! Yes! Pens win! Pens win! And your final score is 2-1. That's it. We win. We win. We win. Has just left the building. And that's it. We win. That's your final score. 2-1. And the series is tied. The series is tied. Amazing. Just amazing. The series is tied and we win it. We win it. So your final score shown right here. 2-1. Thank you guys so much for watching my reaction. I'm very proud of our Pens tonight for you know, tying up the series. And yeah, I guess that's it. And thank you guys so much for, you know, watching my reaction. I'm very proud of my Pens. We finally won. 2-1 the final score. It was very intense, but we managed to get a win in there. And now it's time for games 3 and 4, which will be in Long Island. Alright guys, I'm going to end my stream here, and I'll see you guys in game 3.